I'm Jonathan Mast, and I'm here with Chris Mandel, Senior Vice President of Strategic Solutions with Sedgwick. Chris, thanks for being with us.
My pleasure.
So Chris, you came on board with Sedgwick recently, and can you tell us a little bit about what brought you to Sedgwick and the direction that you hope to take in your new position with the organization?
Yeah. Well, it was kind of an interesting set of circumstances. I had been a 25-year risk manager in varying ways, with varying companies at varying levels, specializing in enterprise risk management, particularly for the last 10 years. And then I went into consulting for a few years. And the consulting world was, on the one hand, a bit of a slog, especially in the ERM realm. But when Dave North and I started talking about, what I could do for Sedgwick, it became obvious to me that the strategic nature of what he was talking about had a particular appeal to me, having been someone that always really preferred to operate in that realm. And so what I'm here for at the moment is to really help, first for me to understand what Sedgwick is all about, what it does, its priorities, and what its clients think about it, but then to really solicit from a select group of clients some forward-thinking views about the spaces that we operate in and how we can take their interests forward to another level by understanding those interests better. And then looking as well at those spaces independently, the insurance space, the brokerage world, the consulting world, as it relates to their interests, and trying to understand where the industry is going and how we as a thought-leading company can continue to lead the evolution of those places on the behalf of our clients. And so that's what I'm going to be doing for the next period of time, and then presenting it in a way that senior management and I assume the board can digest and then make decisions, particularly strategic decisions, about how to grow this company more and how to make sure as we do, even if we get into new things and new spaces, that we're always protecting our clients' interests along the way. And ideally, optimizing those interests, being able to do more for them tomorrow than we're able to do today.
Is there any one thing that stands out to you from industry-wise, what clients are looking for in that Sedgwick that you believe will bring and deliver to them?
Well, as it's, I think, well known, our ability to meet their expectations, if not exceed them from a customer service standpoint, is really job one. And so that's why it has that focal point. I can only say that, in the short time I've been around, having met all the key leaders of this company and some of the operational level folks, that I couldn't be more impressed. And even though I've sampled providers in this space, in pretty much every key competitor that we have, I would say my perceptions of Sedgwick from a distance are now confirmed close up. And so I think our number one objective will remain serving the customer as the number one priority, and making sure that what they want and expect is met, if not exceeded. And that means understanding maybe even things they're not thinking about that we need to be doing for them next year or 3 years from now. So no, I don't think there is any one thing, although I think there's opportunities for us that are obvious outside the United States. For example, how do we serve the international interests of multinational companies that today may have to go elsewhere to get foreign or international claims management handled effectively. Property claims, another example. And there's a whole slew of ancillary things that are done by others today that maybe we could consider doing for them directly tomorrow.
All right. Well, Chris Mandel, thank you for being with us, and we look forward to your continued work at Sedgwick.
Thank you, Jonathan.